Hey everyone, today we'll discuss one of the very important charts which can draw a lot of insights from the data and is being utilized by a lot of people to get some insights on the variables that they are using out of the data. It is one of the crucial charts in machine learning as well as data science. We'll try to cover the aspects of the chart which is known as scatter charts. Now, scatter charts is mostly used to compare two numeric values so that or variables so that we find the relation between the two variables. Relation in the sense whether those are positive correlated with each other or negatively correlated each other. We'll not get into positive correlation or negative correlations, but we'll try to understand why we use scatter charts. Now, scatter chart show numeric coordinates along the horizontal x and the vertical y-axis. Use this chart when you want to find out how much one variable is affected by another. For example, salary of employee to the years of experience. So it may happen that as your experience increases, your salary increases. So it is a positive correlation where there is an increase. If it would have been the case where the experience is increasing, but the salary is decreasing, then it would have been a negative correlation. Yes. Usually scatter plot is accompanied by trend lines. Yes, which helps to find the positive or negative correlation of the data. Now, the closer the data points come to make a straight line, the stronger the correlation between the two variables. That's a theory part. So let's understand first how to create a scatter chart. So suppose I want to compare the ice cream sales towards the temperature in that particular region. Yes. So suppose I take ice cream sales, I'll remove the dollar as I did previously so that I have the numeric values in place. Replace all, okay, done. Yes. So I have the temperature to ice cream. So what I'm trying to understand whether the increase in temperature is contributing to the sales of the ice cream or not. So what I'll do, I'll select this data. I'll go to chart. Let's do it from the format bar, formula bar, or for the formatting bar. Let's change the chart type and we'll see there are two types of scatter charts. First is your normal scatter charts and other is the bubble chart. Now bubble chart is used to find the size of a particular variable in terms of its uh, correlations. So let's not, we'll see to it in a later stage. Let's concentrate on the scatter chart. So I click on scatter chart. You'll see here the trend of the line is shown as increasing. So suppose, uh, let me see if she asks me to show a trend line. No, it doesn't have in customize. So we have the title, we have the series as we had earlier. Okay, so there is one option that comes up in scatter chart when you go to the series. It is asking me to show the trend line. So as soon as I click on trend line, you see the line is going upwards on the right. Yes, this means it has a positive correlation. Any line which is going from left to right towards upwards direction, then it would be having a positive correlation. If the line would have been in the downward direction, from left to right, then it would have been negative correlation. So this is what I was talking about. Yes. This is horizontal axis and vertical axis that we have already seen. Yes. Okay. I'll not repeat this again because these are already, I'm just already done. So I'm just repeating the one. I'm just trying to show you the ones which I have not covered earlier. And those are specific to the chart. So trend line is specific to the chart and show R2 score. Now, R2 score is 0.88, which shows that it is strongly, very strongly correlated. Anything about 0.5, here is the R2 scores, which is shown above in this chart. Okay. I'll show you by doing an annotation so that you see exactly where to look out for. So this is the R2 score. Yes. So anything above 0.5 tells that the points are strongly correlated to each other. So this is mostly used for statistical analysis of your data, where I am checking where it is strongly correlated by checking on the R2 scores as well. Yes. Now let's see the other chart that we have. Yes. Now we have a bubble chart. Now why we need a bubble chart? Now we usually use a bubble chart to show data with 3 dimensions. Like a scatter chart, first 2 dimensions are the horizontal x-axis and vertical y-axis. The third dimension is the size of the bubble, which shows how much is the quantum of that particular variable. Yes. So let's try to use some data. Suppose I have this data of school. Yes. The number of students and the acceptance rate. That means there are around 400 students and the acceptance rate is around 95%. And elementary, we have given a size of 9. Yes, middle school is size of 10. Yes, we'll try to plot this on the bubble chart. So let's do this. I've selected the data. I'll say insert, go to chart. This time we'll not try to show this comparison because that will not make any sense. I'll go to the bubble chart that we have earlier seen. I click on bubble chart. Here you can see, I just scroll down. Let's have the data besides it. So I see 400 number of students which we have from Somerville. Yes. The acceptance rate is at 95%. Yes. And the size of the bubble is 9. Yes. So this is how you show the bubble chart. Yes. Same way, acceptance for two middle school, the Eastwood Middle School is 10. The size is 10. Yes. Whereas out of 250 students, the acceptance rate is 40, which is very low. Yes. But the size is 10. It's a big school. So you really need to understand the relevance of a particular variable to other variable when you are adding a third dimension to it. Yeah. Let us see, there is another option that has popped in. Now series we have already seen. There is another option that has popped in. If you can clearly see here is the bubble option. Yes. It says opacity as 80%. Suppose I want to make it at 20%. You see the changes? I'm again making it 80%. So the color is becoming lighter. Yeah. If you want to put a border, I put a black border around. You can see a black border around the circle. Yeah. So this is how you format the bubble chart. We have also seen the line chart, sorry, the scatter chart with the trend line.